Welcome to the studio. I'm Chef Gordon Rader, and today I'm here with Trevor Glandon. He's a third-term student, and he's going to be talking about vinaigrettes. And I'm going to turn it over to you. What are we making today?
All right, today we're going to start off with making just a basic red wine vinaigrette. Start with equal parts red wine vinegar, olive oil.
So this is equal amounts?
Yes, 1 cup.
Okay. Because normally you'll look at some of the procedurals for this, and they'll talk about 3 to 1 or 4 to 1. Okay. But this is on personal recipe, so we don't want to.
All right, and then we're going to add just a little bit of salt.
And that's salt to taste. If they like it saltier, they can do it. But I taste at the beginning, taste it at the end, and see what we need.
Same with the pepper, just a little bit.
Okay.
And then a tablespoon of Dijon mustard.
That's going to help with emulsification, and we'll talk about that. When you emulsify things, you've got, oil and water don't mix, but when you emulsify them, you try to get things to bind up together to make it thick. That's going to help that process a little bit.
And then just finish it off with a tablespoon of lemon juice.
Some acidity. Great.
And we'll just start whisking that up.
So now you can keep this in the fridge for a couple of weeks too. That's quantity that is made up right now. It lasts. Now it'll break apart and separate into its component parts, but you can shake it again. I put it in a jar at the house and just shake it up as I need it. I don't keep ranch at home. You're probably surprised to hear that. But we serve a lot of ranch wherever I go, and it's across the country. It's not just here. But this is something different and something interesting.
It has a little bit of the sweet taste coming from the sugar, and then with the red wine and the lemon juice coming in, it has a nice little kick, tartness at the end.
Now what we've done too, we brought in, and hopefully you can see this, and this is just a small amount of greens, and we're not going to use that whole container on this. We're just going to use a couple of tablespoons. We've got some mixed spring greens. There's mosh, and there's red oak, and there's a little bit of leaf lettuce and spinach. And so that's kind of a nice variety, and actually you can pick this up at Hy-Vee or Walmart. Either one. Walmart's actually started carrying some organic microgreens, the smaller baby leaves that are much more tender. So that's a nice place. And we've got a pair of tongs, so you can go ahead and just dress that, right?
Yep.
So again, just a couple tablespoons. You don't want to put too much. It's going to just overpower the lettuce. It's going to wilt the lettuce. You just want to kiss, right? Going to mix that up, and we can plate that, and away you go. Your greens, you want to have them really icy cold, and I like to keep my plates and silverware that I'm going to use for my salad in the freezer as well. So when that lettuce goes on the plate, it keeps crisp. A lot of times we have hot plates, we put cold lettuce on. Hot food hot, cold food cold. Very important. So we're going to go ahead and plate that.
All right.
And what, you got a little goat cheese in there? Or?
Yeah, a little bit of goat cheese.
Lois Reichert's Derriere, that's the best goat cheese, according to Chicago, in the Midwest. She's in Knoxville, and you can find her products in Des Moines at Gateway. We love to work with Lois. She's very passionate. It's amazing. She's so afraid of getting too big because she's worried about losing the quality. That's integrity.
Then we'll just finish this salad off with a little bit of mushroom for garnish.
You could use anything you wanted. Cucumbers, tomatoes, and again, tomatoes if they're in season. Okay, very nice.
Yep.
So what else do we have?
All right, I'm also going to be doing a strawberry vinaigrette, which is good about this time of year. Maybe in a couple months, strawberries will be coming into season.
Now, if you don't have this monster at home, this is a RoboCoupe. It's just a big Cuisinart. We use it for larger processing. But you could use a blender as well, no? Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're going to start with about a pint of strawberries.
And again, this is going to be something that you can hold. I wouldn't hold on to this longer than a week, maybe. The strawberries are fragile.
And then hit it with a 1/4 cup of rice wine vinegar.
Mm-hmm. Any particular reason you like the rice wine?
No, I've used apple cider vinegar before. It's pretty versatile.
Yeah, I like the rice wine. It's a little more subtle. The apple cider vinegar has more of a chomp to it. Okay.
And then a little bit of white pepper and salt. Just a 1/4 tablespoon, or teaspoon, sorry. A tablespoon of honey.
Honey, again, that's a local product you can find. Wonderful honey in Iowa.
tablespoon of lemon juice.
Lemon juice always seems to balance out all the flavors, the sweet and the sour. And a quick buzz. And so basically you're just pureeing the ingredients. Now would you thin that down with oil?
You could, but this particular recipe keeps a little bit of the texture quality to the strawberry.
Okay. All right. Now, that would be good on a lot of things. I'm trying to think, you know. Nice little chicken salad with strawberry vinaigrette, huh?
Spinach salads, spinach chicken salads, anything like that.
Wow. Okay. So again, we've got a bowl with the spring mix. And see, he's got a little garniture for that. That's very nice. And again, don't overdo it. Just a couple of tablespoons on the lettuce, and then a toss. A lot of times I like to hit it again with some salt and pepper, you know, and then go ahead and toss. Layering flavors, you know, treating, because these bruise really easily, these leaves, and so you want for presentation piece, you want it to look really nice. Because again, you know, it's funny, I have friends that we go out and they expect the lettuce to be cut up with them. You know, everything's already cut up for them. And that's what the knife and the fork is for, you know. And it needs to be, you know, head lettuce, iceberg, and that's all they're going to eat. Let's try something different, you know. I mean, life's too short to keep eating that iceberg lettuce every day. And it's okay in a taco. And I mean, you just stretch your imagination a little bit and try something new. This is a great idea, you know. And if you're on a diet, like I'm perpetually on a diet, right? Because these guys cook all the time. You know, this is great for lunch. It's great for an early supper, you know. Put a little tuna on there, a little grilled chicken breast. Nice, very good. Trevor, thank you so much.
Thank you, Chef.
Okay.